Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Ike here, and today we're going to be streaming some more Top Survivor Rank. If you guys didn't know, the season is ending this week on Wednesday, although I am probably going to say it's probably going to end Tuesday, because that's usually how it's been happening the last few years, that the season ends Tuesday instead of Wednesday. It used to end Wednesday, but nowadays it just ends Tuesday. So just assume today is the last day to play rank, unless you're also going to play 4 a.m. and afternoon rank after this. But I'm assuming today is going to be the last day, the last 24 hours to rank up, which kind of sucks. I think we would have made Titan had it not been for that. But also I haven't been doing a lot of rank this season. What the heck are we been? I'm trying to push up here, homie. Okay, I'm surprised that not a single one of those got banned, because Hell Ember, Clown, and Gamekeeper all had a chance to be banned there. Even if there's like a 2-to-1 vote on Go Man Who Will Blue Shadow, there's still like a 33% chance, I'm assuming. I don't know the exact chance, but there is a chance that it will still... I hate how the ready button is already clicked as if I'm already ready. Like, what survivor did I pick? Nothing. I'm nothing. I'm just a snowman. Anyway. Who's gonna be the best for ranking up? Now, there is no such thing in this game. If you're trying to rank up fast, as in picking like a character that is more likely to make you rank up fast, unfortunately, there's really no such thing. This game is a team game, and so there's really no such thing as like picking. Like I'll hear some people say, "Oh, pick a harasser," because harasser, if you're good at the game, you'll be able to harass and help your teammates. I'm just gonna let my teammates pick here, wherever they want. You're gonna be like, oh, you can help your teammates, so if your teammates do a bad kite, you can save the game. Not really. It depends on the hunter, how good the harasser is. It also depends on if they have excitement. Did the survivor at least bait out a trait? If they did a really bad kite, they probably did not bait out a trait, for instance, so the harasser will not be able to save your game. Especially if they blink behind the wall. Even blink can do something against a harasser. So other people will say, oh, go a kiter. Kiter is probably your best bet, but the problem is people still need to rescue you. No matter what, you have to rely on your teammates at some point in the game. Either you play rescuer and you guys have flawless rescues, assuming you're a good rescuer, and that way you guys will never fail a rescue. Ooh, the display's a little bit weird. I'm playing on a different iPad today, so I haven't had a chance to change all the settings, but I'm just going to assume everything's in the right spots. Maybe there's going to be some slight... Okay, apparently the pings are all down by 1. I remember this when the pings just first came out. There was like this voice feature, voice to text, and it pushed all my pings down. So instead of pinging focus on decoding, I just pinged Cypher Machine crying. You know, we are against Wu-Chang, which is really nice here. Let's see if we can turn off the wide mode. I don't want to be pooping wide mode over here. I want to move on to regular mode. So it's a little bit loud. Does anyone else think the game's a little bit loud? Let me know if you think the game is a little bit loud. I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. There we go, standard. So if you guys are wondering, that's like a thing they added to iPad, where you as an iPad player now have the option to have the same layout as a phone player, I believe. I believe that's supposed to be the same layout as a phone player. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Although I do feel it might be better to like make it easier to see where the red light is behind you without having to look back, especially if the hunter's getting close to you, since it kind of zooms you out a little bit. But this is just kind of what I'm used to playing as. And, you know, this person didn't do a terrible kite. This is definitely very, very tieable. And with Wildling, I would say even very winnable. It looks like the buttons are also a little bit smaller. Dude, it's crazy. Only I would notice these kinds of things. Like, the button is slightly smaller than usual. Oh, big deal, right? Anyway, we can definitely help him out here. This is just a Wu-Chang. Ooh, and the music is different. Guys, I haven't changed my music since Call of Abyss 2. That was the last time I changed my music. Oh, this is bringing me back. This is like the OG music. My brother is... Okay. Well, I shouldn't say my brother because I don't really know. Man, this guy died in the worst possible spot imaginable. Wildling pushes people. He doesn't stun the hunter. Not to mention that it's very hard to not get hit here. Thank you, tree. He's probably going to umbrella backwards here, so we got to catch up. No, we're not going to catch up. Again, if he just didn't die behind a wall, we would be able to do something there, but people don't understand. Maybe he does understand, but a lot of people don't understand how Wildling works. Wildling does not stun, Wildling pushes. He does not free you by stunning, he frees you by pushing. And forward, by the way, can do the exact same thing. It's just the reason that doesn't work with forward is because he pushes a very small amount. Most of the rescue comes from the stun. That's why against forward, it's good to die next to a wall because... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. No, don't do that. Okay, that's a thing you can do apparently. You can do that. I gotta turn that off as well. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see here. Oh, I have the magnet. That didn't work out, but maybe it bought him some time. Body block the hit here. The good news is the magnet does not trigger even though I'm on the pig. Whew! That scared me there for a second. We can maybe like bait him to go backwards a little bit, but nope, he didn't fall for it. Our teammate doesn't really need it right now. If he breaks this pallet, there's only so much I can do here. I'm running out of time. Nice, he hits me. Oh, us vaulting prevents him from breaking the pallet, funny enough. And we're just gonna body block now. Antiquarian is also here to help. What is that magnet placement? I don't know what that magnet was. Oh no, he went in probably the worst spot imaginable. Okay, none of us can actually go near him if he goes near that magnet. Okay, we're both gonna get soul siphoned. Ooh, we're just belled. Try to body block here. Someone? I don't know. Does someone have the magnet here? I don't know who has the magnet here. No, we didn't body block. Hopefully now we body block this time. Okay, he's just gonna pick up here, which is probably the right play in this situation, especially because I don't have anywhere to run to. Can he still hit me here? I don't know if he can still hit me here. He probably will, but no, he won't struggle out here. It's gonna be close. No, he won't struggle out. But that's okay. He can't pick us both up here, although what does suck here is that now I won't be able to rescue him. Wildling, heal Wildling. Alright, that makes sense. Someone's gonna die immediately here. Unfortunately, the slower speed ended up killing us right there. That Wildling has, and we didn't even have our pig, even if we wanted to. Okay. I mean, it's still not over. Again, a little bit sucky that we ended up being so close to a win there. Ended up not getting the last guy out, unfortunately. Yeah, it looks like we're still gonna tie this game. Okay, so at least we're still tying this game. This game could have been a loss. Worst case scenario. It would have been slightly better if we had Antiquarian come instead of the Prospector, but maybe the Cypher layout just didn't work out. Maybe Antiquarian was the one who was closer to the last Cypher machine than Explorer, and so Explorer's like, okay, well, I'm just going to go Protect because it's going to take 5 years to walk to the Cypher machine. So may as well go Protect instead, right? Because he's right here. I'm assuming the Explorer was right next to us if he came to body block, right? Alright. Well, not bad. Again, Harasser can only do so much. Like, right there, we could have done so much more if that Prospector didn't die by a wall. but he died by a wall. So even if we do rescue him, the hunter's not going to be stunned for long because they're not stunned, they get pushed. As soon as they hit a wall, the push is over. It's done for. There is no stun with the wildling, there's only a push. Forward pushes and then stuns. And if needed, forward can also push. Pushing frees a survivor, but only when they haven't been fully picked up. Once they're fully picked up, you need a stun to free the survivor. So that's the way picking up works, and that's the reason wildling can save survivors without a stun. Because any survivor who knocks the hunter while they're picking up, who like knocks them in a direction, there are some exceptions like Antiquarian and Prospero, they cannot pull or push the hunter while someone's getting picked up, but forward and wildling can push the hunter while they're picking someone up, and it's the pushing that frees the survivor immediately. That's why there's no balloon animation of being rescued from the balloon, because you haven't been put in balloons fully yet. It's just a difference is that wildling does not stun, he pushes very far away, so you want to die out in the open, so that way not only is it easier for your wildling to catch up to you when the hunter goes back to you, so that I don't have to take like such big turn. Like had that wall not existed there, yeah, we could have pushed him immediately, but instead we have to go around the wall. Oh, it's the same guy. It's the same guy. Is it the same guy? It's all good. So he knows. He knows. But in case you guys didn't know, that's the way it works. With wildling, he doesn't stun, he pushes by a wall, and who plays wildling, to be fair? Like, a lot of people just forget in the moment. So, it's all good. Not a big deal. Again, nothing against this man. It's a good thing he has Visitor 1 on his name, because I don't want people to go in the comments and be like, oh, it's like you trash talk this random Visitor 1 guys. Maybe he just doesn't know. This is for you guys to also know that, hey, wildling pushes, not stuns, and so on and so forth. Psyche, are you going to do a guide on spawn picks? They're my biggest weakness. Absolutely. It's just right now, a few days ago, I just had my iPad not be able to charge anymore. I wasn't going to do my next video on that, but it's part of the videos I want to do. Where did the hunter spawn, by the way? But yeah, we'll definitely do a map spawn, and I want to do videos like, we're talking like every 2 days. It's just the only problem is I'm already going to be behind because right as I try to start my next video, I have battery problems. So as soon as my iPad gets fixed, we'll be able to do it. Although, it's possible that maybe I'll be able to still record. Maybe I can do like a quick video on my brother's iPad since that's what I'm playing on right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the voice recognition thing. I would like to turn off the voice thing for the pings because all my pings are down by 1. And it's really ruining my muscle memory. I'm gonna try to stay away from Antiquarian here. Antiquarian is pretty good against Opera Singer. I was gonna say I do want to stay away from her because Opera Singer, you know, she's on duress to get pretty close to Antiquarian, so if Antiquarian hits her with a stick, that's really good value. You can like disarm her for the next 16, 15 seconds. I don't remember how much it is nowadays. I think it's up to 17 seconds you can disarm her if you hit her 3 times in a row. I didn't mean to ping that, I meant to ping stay put, I'm coming, but you know what? I guess that works too. Ooh, unfortunately he took a really quick hit there. I didn't think he'd take a hit there. If only we were there. The whole point was he's a distraction. Maybe we can get a pout stun. I'm not going to risk it. The worst thing you can do is drop a pout on yourself in front of the chair. And if the hunter has a fast enough recovery, not this crap. I don't know if we're going to be able to support her in this case. Again, I'm going to just try to leave her here. I'm surely she has some stick, right? Antiquarian is like one of those characters. Okay, we're going to try to do something. We're not going to, I'm going to tell you guys right now, we're not going to tie this game if I don't do anything. We're going to lose this game if I choose to do nothing right here. But it's going to be really tough just because of Opera Singer's speed. Maybe she'll get slowed down on something here, but she has these shadow clones to work with. But right now, if we just let her immediately get chaired and we don't even try, we're going to lose this game. We have 2 injured people. One of them is a rescuer, so it's not a big deal. I can always hop on my pig. But the other one is lawyer, and she's just going to immediately probably trump card teleport on the lawyer. And so the sooner this Antiquarian dies, the sooner that's going to happen, and we're not going to win after that. Or tie, I should say. That hit on the lawyer definitely cost us more time. Just because now she'll be able to snowball so much easier. In fact, everyone is injured now. She could literally go after anyone, besides the wildling, I guess. Okay, if Cowboy takes a hit here while holding her, he will absorb all the damage, so that's nice. I swear to God, Apple battery is so bad. I don't know why this happened. I've never had a problem with any of my iPads, like the battery just... Basically what happened is the battery stopped charging. I'm just so confused. Does she still have stick or not? I don't know what's going on in this game. Where did all her stick go? Anyway. As I was saying, it's not, this is probably just a once in a while malfunction kind of deal. I've never had this happen with another Apple device. Yes, the battery degrades over time, as all iPads do, but I've never had like a device problem where you plug it in, it shows that it's charging, and it just never increases in power anymore. It's like the battery never receives power anymore. I've never had that happen before. This is a very unique issue. This is not something that I would say is like on Apple. Although the guy at the store did tell me that around this battery life, because he can see the exact battery health, which is kind of crazy that he can see the health of the battery. I think he's gonna hit me here. No, he's not gonna hit me here. I thought he might have. He needs 1,000 presents here. Ooh, he did use it, but it wasn't enough. Alright, we're definitely gonna get up our pig here. He has to. A lawyer got a syringe, by the way. Super lucky. We're definitely going to get off our pig here to start our next cooldown for the pig. I think we need to reset here. Nice. I completely forgot about my persona. I'm already 60% healed. I completely forgot about that. I'm going to heal him up a little bit. And then I just want him to use a syringe after this. I'd rather he use a syringe. Anyway, we're getting chased. Ooh, this is really bad. Maybe we can like bait her to hit the brick wall. No can do. Tough situation. We didn't have our pig in that moment. Unfortunately now, healing isn't going to do much good. Because we haven't been injured for very long. What is this excitement? Did she just accidentally use excitement instead of switch traits there? That was really weird. Oh, she's doing. Did she lose her target? I guess she lost her target. Okay, she lost her target. I'm going to assume that she's going to... I don't know, either go back to me or pick him up or do something. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, we're going to do the same thing. Unfortunately, it's not going to be as much progress this time because to get the maximum value out of healing, you need to have been injured for 100 seconds. She is going to survive there, but here come the shadows. Yeah. Dude, I tried to turn my screen and it just makes me stand still. We're going to die here. There's no way. Oh, never mind. The lawyer takes the bait, but now he's going to die. I'm not gonna make it. Am I gonna make it? Lucky Palstone, maybe? Well, that's that. Again, a little bit greedy on the middle cipher there at the start of the game. And again, I had my flu, but I underestimated her hitbox and didn't use it as much. I see. Okay. We got our teammates in the chat here. They're literally watching us. Welcome, welcome. Seggy, what is the best knee-jerk reflex borrowed time persona? You should check out my video on that. I have a persona. Is this an advertisement to get me to talk about my new persona guide video? Check out my persona guide video. I uploaded it. I don't remember when I uploaded it. Yesterday, I think. Clearly, bro didn't see the new video. You're sorry for that, Josh? Don't worry about it, man. It's all good. Not a big deal. Yeah. Did we win our first game? No, we didn't. We got Visitor 3. I wonder who Visitor 3 is, guys. Silk Press, and Visitor 3. Who could this be, guys? Could it be the same guy we just matched with the last two games? No way. Impossible. No way. It can't be the same guy. It's Visitor 3, guys. Can't be the same guy. It's the same guy. We could very easily see their name in our record. We could easily see who it is at this point. Yeah, we still need a rescuer. Again, the best way to win your matches is not to try to be the hero, but to just try to have a well-rounded team. Definitely, if no one's playing Rescuer, sure, you could go Kiter and try to get a 3-star kite. But people already struggle with rescues even when they're playing Rescuers, in my experience. I've had so many games go down to dumpster because I do a really good kite. Someone messes up a rescue, they didn't know where to come from. They didn't know what to do against a certain hunter. Sometimes it'll be something as simple as like Ripper, where like Ripper you can just spam the chair button after he hits you foggy and he can't hit you. There's nothing he can do. He can't hit you fast enough. Same with Feaster. If he hits you the tentacle, there's only so fast that Feaster can use a second tentacle or attack. He can't do that, is what I'm saying. So you just spam the rescue button. I've lost a lot of games because of that. People not knowing something like that. So, again, at some point, there really is no such thing as carrying your team. In 5, everyone has to do their part at least a little bit. Sometimes someone can do the heavy lifting. But usually it's gonna be like everyone putting all their work together. Even something as simple as decoding. I've had games turn into ties because literally just the other day, I think it was last Tuesday, I matched with what was it? What's his name? Zeus and what's his name? I don't remember his name. Zeus, I think. Zeus and Zeus. Really decent kite as mechanic against Wuchang. 3-cipher kite. And we didn't win our game because Zeus is searching the chest when he doesn't need to be getting items that are, to be completely honest, not useful. But as Lucky Guy, not a useful item. And we tied. We tied. And don't even get me started on the fact I tell him about it in DMs to decode. And then he's like, oh, at least we tied. It was a win, my man. It was a win. Of course we're going to tie. Long story short, there really is not a whole lot you can do in terms of carrying your team. Everyone has to play their part. Even something as simple as decoding, we have tied our games. We have lost because someone didn't know what the cipher was. But mostly, I look at it most when we do a good winning kite, and then maybe someone goes to a block cipher machine, people going to other people's cipher machines because the other people are not pinging, maybe, or maybe just people not paying attention. You know, it could be a lot of things. Nice blink fail. Slow pallet breaking. Okay. I mean, I know that's cheap. I know a blink fail, like, does a blink fail really count as a good kite? But I don't care, man. I'm taking anything. Anything and everything at this point. Okay, maybe we should have helped her out there, gotten on the pig to block that dash. I do really want to get 3 ciphers in as well, though. And we may not necessarily, I mean, it is clown. We can do it later. We can probably, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it later, actually. Because once Kong gets someone on share, it's usually not that hard to dash them again after that every single time. The hardest part is the start. If we had our pig up sooner, I probably would have gone for it, but it was like 3 seconds off. Kid you not, 3 seconds off. Being serious about that. Can we bait him to use his modified drill here? Come here, boy. Oh no, he's doing this. Oh no, I hate this. Can you just use it? I'm not touching this chair. Don't care what you say, I'm not touching this chair. I'm gonna get on my pig here. Oh, she got hit by the basic hit. I was waiting until the dash comes back and then we body block. Yeah, and now he just uses the dash on me. At least he used his blink, but again, it's only a matter of time before he gets his next dash back now. Ooh, and he's putting on an infinite rocket. What is he putting on? He doesn't even need that infinite rocket. He would have hit me there without the infinite rocket. Okay, well, we get one less infinite rocket out of him, maybe? We'll see. Someone did finish my cipher here, luckily. Oh, nice, and he's cheering away. Oh, no, but if we already finished behind restaurant, then it doesn't really matter. No, we already finished it. I need another cipher machine. There it is. I don't know if she was pinging her machine earlier, but maybe I just wasn't seeing it. We were in the heat of the moment right there. Oh, does this even have much progress? Oh, no, it doesn't. Where is our last cipher machine? Is our last cipher machine really 0? I don't think this is really our cipher machine? Okay, at this point, I'm just going to sit down and do it. I'm not going to waste my time running around. Okay, maybe we'll get a good body block here. No, she sped away from him. Oh my god. The cheerleader sped away from the acrobat trying to body block. Okay. At least we're playing Wildling, so Wildling is going to be really good against Clown here. Could even help protect our teammate here, which I think I will do. I don't want to body block him though. Be careful. I'm gonna just give him enough space, because I'm still gonna get hit. I'm always gonna get hit here. So let's just get out the way for Acrobat. Acrobat can pass through, but the Clown cannot pass through. Oh, he still got hit though. Oh, okay. He's definitely gonna switch targets here. He's gonna probably try to come find me. I don't think we're gonna live here. We need to basically be sneaky. It's really hard to play sneaky when this goddamn pig is following me, though. Okay, yeah, we're screwed. Yo, that's not what I wanted to do. Bro, this iPad is... I don't know if I'm just not used to it, but... God damn. This iPad is tripping me up. The dungeon is here. Yo, free rescue? Free rescue? Whistle? Whistle for BM. Kind of useless. Let me check. Does this... Yeah, it has nothing. Okay. Come here, man. We're gonna heal up. I think I want to heal up first here. Come here. If he comes for us, I'll try to body block. I want him to heal me first. Because we're already 60% healed here. I don't think... that is the one complaint I have with the Persona builds. The guy has no idea that we have healing in our Persona. He doesn't know that we're already 60% healed to our next thing. Uh-oh, we're too late. Oh, at least we saved his life. But we gotta go rescue now. He either has to come for me or Acrobat. Okay, well he's coming for me. So we gotta pull the hunter away from us. Or pull the hunter away from the chair. It's fine if he comes after us. Yeah, we're not gonna... I don't think we're tying this game. It's also on the last side of the machine. I think that's it. We're split up now. There's no way to heal up. Maybe we would have made it if he just healed me. I honestly don't know. Because we are 60% healed. We are 60% healed, but at the same time we have modified drills. So I'm not sure who is faster. Who would be the faster person to heal there. I'm pretty sure it's still me. Pretty sure I would still be faster, but I'm not sure. We can get dungeon. I mean, he is almost about to die, and our pig will last 25 seconds here. Decoding for literally no reason, though. There's literally no reason to decode. I just feel like decoding, I guess. I don't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Why would I be decoding? Exactly. I shouldn't be, so he's not even checking for it. Getting my free points here. Getting my +4. Plus 1,434 points. Let's go. And you don't even need to get off your pig to jump into dungeon. That's pretty cool, so you don't have to worry about it. Alright, well, unfortunately... Okay, we got what? Well, we gained points somehow. +2. I don't know how that equals to gaining. Maybe there's more points that's not being shown on the list right now. I'm pretty sure we got +4 there for highest deduction. Yeah, we got +3. So, if you're... in terms of carrying, there is no such thing. Yo, thank you so much, Masami, for the 499 pounds. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Dude, the moment I hear that donation message, every time. He has the thing where the self-heal is capped at 60. That already existed in the game before. I know what you mean, it's After Effects. It recently got buffed, but it already did that before. Hey Psyche, love your streams, they always come from me. Thank you so much, Masami. You could have wrote that. You could have wrote that in the message, but thank you so much, Masami. I appreciate it. This guy actually banned Wildling, and we have Little Girl. That's not good. That's pretty hard to win. At least we got Hospital. It's pretty hard to carry Little Girls. That much is for sure. Did this guy ban Mercenary, Forward, and Wallen because they know we're gonna match with a little girl player? I don't know. It could be. I don't know what else. We got good options here. We honestly could play Coordinator here. Coordinator tie turn, we honestly could do it. It is Hospital. Anyone who gets the Hunter shot near them when they're near Hospital basically just gets a free ride to Hospital. The Coordinator has some insane synergy on Hospital, because anytime you do shoot near Hospital, assuming the person knows about it, they'll always be able to make it into Hospital. It's pretty cool. You didn't know how to do it? Hey, don't ask me. I've never done it either. I don't know how to do it either. It just mirrors the game a bit loud. I did ask earlier, but I never looked at chat if the game is a bit loud, so thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna put it down a little bit right as soon as we load in. I'll respond to Shack, right? Hunter spawned at Shack, yeah. Playing Coordinator. The only issue with Coordinator is that we can't really do these Cypher Machines. It's a little bit too dangerous. That's just Prisoner. Not Hermit. Put the game down a little bit. Problem is Force is going to be blocked here, so we're really just here just to rotate for now. Just so that in case Hunter comes in our direction, we're not in like a god-awful kiting area. Okay, it looks like we don't really have a choice though. Don't really have a choice unless we want to walk to Statue, but it looks like he already found his target at this point. Again though, if he teleports on us, even if he just walks up to us, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So I'm just going to trust that he has Patroller or Blink, because it is Feaster. So that tells us a little bit of information. Should be fine here. He's just going to connect to that Cypher next. Okay. I see his plan here. I see the Prisoner's plan here. He's just going to do his Cypher, then do my Cypher, then do that Cypher. That is some insane Cypher rush there, because they're all right next to each other. I hope he's not sending energy here, because if he's sending energy, that would just be a waste. Because he's gaining... The thing is, you get transmission loss from sending energy. So if you're not going to be able to finish the Cypher without walking to it, don't even send energy to it. Because you're anyway going to have to spend time walking to it. Just prevent yourself from getting the transmission loss at that point. Of course we got Wanted Order, because why the hell not? Of course. I will say, Coordinator is insanely fast nowadays. Oh, nice. He actually barely missed his shot there. Although, again, if it wasn't for Wanted Order, we wouldn't have to use our guns so early there. Why is Little Girl here? Okay. I'm just going to do a rescue here, because I don't think he can... Okay, he barely did manage to use his tentacle there, unfortunately. Although, maybe he could have dodged it? I don't really know. Okay, Little Girl just popped her Cypher Machine. It's good to know. Okay, you know what? We're going to let my boy Prisoner handle all those Cyphers. He should be fine. And we're just going to start a new Cypher. I guess Little Girl's going to go rescue here? No? Alright then. Fair enough. A Little Girl moment? I don't know, man. Little Girl coming around. Psyche, who would win? 10 Chicago teens or 10 Philly teens? I don't know I don't know anything about either of them. I don't watch sports. I don't know what these teenagers are doing. I don't know. Don't ask me. I got no clue. Oh, he wants me to finish the rest of it. Okay. Yo, get this, guys. As if it wasn't enough that I got Wanted Order, so did she. 1 in 9 chance that I get Wanted Order followed by the next rescuer gets Wanted Order. Wait, did he get hit? Oh, the Hunter's just running insolence, apparently. Okay. I'm a little bit worried that he's going to come to my Cypher Machine. I really hope he goes to that Cypher Machine. We don't have Compensate, so I don't have extra information. Hunter's pursuing Prisoner. Okay, cool. Thank you. And that's a situation where Compensate is so good. Like, in a situation where someone just dies and you don't know who the next target could be, seeing where the Hunter's going is such an important thing that not a lot of people take advantage of. That's okay. Not the end of the world. He went down. We should have Little Girl be able to rescue him, no problem. Cypher's gonna be almost primed. Maybe not no problem, but as long as we get the Cypher prime, we should be fine. Although if she does, I will say, if she does fail this rescue and we have to pop because she goes down. Ooh, is that controller? Then we're probably not gonna tie this game because they need the pop to escape the corner. If we have to spend the pop to revive her, then now the prisoner's not gonna have the boost to get out of the bad corner. I didn't mean to ping that. I meant to ping the dungeon is here. Not the dungeon is here. Cypher's primed. So that was a mistake. Again, I hate... I mean, maybe it's useful, but I just don't like to use it, so all it does is push all my pings down by 1, and this is not good. Now I can't really safely do the exit gate. That sucks. I mean, maybe we still could, but any hunter worth their money is gonna check that gate before they keep chasing prisoner. Sorry, homie, I'm not at that gate. It's too risky. The worst thing that happened is I just go down for free and prisoner's like right next to me. And then he just goes after prisoner, knocks him down with like a tentacle. That would be very bad. So we're just gonna take the simple tie here. Psyche, why do you have tied on coordinator, not flywheel? I thought it was the standard right now. Because I don't think there's any point running coordinator chase. I don't think there's any point running a coordinator kiting build. I believe there's just better kiters than coordinator. So I don't think there's any reason to run flywheel or broken windows coordinator. If you're gonna run coordinator, it's gonna be as a rescuer in ranked match because we're gonna ban all the hunters that coordinator would be good against. Besides Opera. Yo, he might actually. So close. He wasn't able to dodge the tentacle because it was a little bit too far from him. I'm not running a flywheel coordinator because we're the team's rescuer. I'm not going to play coordinator as a kiting character. I'm really just playing her there as a rescue character. In tournaments, you will not really see that. You will see coordinator being played with flywheel broken windows. That is true. And in rank, you will also see that. The thing is, in rank, we're banning stuff like Cool Blue. We're banning stuff like Shadow. If you really want to play coordinator against Opera, so be it, but there's just better characters against Opera if that's your concern. Plus, you can just play Wildling, which is even way better than coordinator against Opera if that's your concern. Again, I don't think there's any real point playing coordinator as a kiter because I just think there's better kiting characters if you're going to play coordinator kite build. Like, once you play coordinator kite build, why pick coordinator? Just pick a different kiter. It's like, who's the strongest hunter right now? Who's the strongest hunter? I would say Go-Man. Go-Man probably by far. But Hula Blue can be really good in some situations. I still think Hula Blue is probably second best hunter overall. Though I do hear people like Paul Blums, if you guys don't know who Paul is. Paul Blums say stuff like Hula Blue is the fourth best hunter. Or I hear Numer. I don't remember who said it. Maybe it was Numer who said that. Say that he's like the fourth best hunter. I don't know where they're getting their opinions from. Maybe it's just from their head. But I think Hulu's going to be the second best hunter, and Go-Man is the strongest hunter. Psyche, who do you think is better, Aeroplanist or Patient? Well, that's a difficult question because there's a lot of factors that go into both of them, and why what I'm about to say does not line up with what you see in competitive play. First, let's pick our character here. What should we pick? I was almost thinking about Thief there. I don't know if I want to play Thief though. Alright. So, in rank match, assuming you ban Hula Blue, Shadow, Goatman, Patient is going to be better than Aeroplanist. For two reasons. First of all, Shadow hard counters Patient, and so does Goatman. They just don't give you anywhere to hook. With Shadow, why does Shadow counter Patient, you might be wondering? Because while you're in the hook animation of hooking up to an obstacle, the ghost can scare you, and it'll immediately teleport you back down to the ground. And it'll use up your hook. So that's why Patient is really bad in tournament, because Go-Man is not banned and Shadow is not banned. Both of them are options to play. But if you go Aeroplanist, then Opera Singer becomes even better than if you went Patient. Patient is already not as good against Opera Singer, but Aeroplanist is even worse. And for a lot of reasons. Longer cooldowns, there's more animation time between jetpack pushes, you know, stuff like that. Really makes it so that opportunities are way easier time catching up to Aeroplanist than Patient. So if you're playing rank match, Patient's going to be better. Just make sure you ban Shadow Go-Man at the bare minimum. And I would recommend Hullabaloo too, just in case you randomly, luckily, gets the red spot on you. And then you might have your hook canceled right as you're trying to use it. Also, he's just a really good hunter. But if you're playing in tournament, Aeroplanist is going to be better. Because Aeroplanist against Go-Man gives 3 separate boosts. You don't need one big boost against Go-Man, you need a lot of small boosts against Go-Man. Because with Go-Man, there's not a whole lot of places to go except anywhere stuck in the cage. And the hook will always go in an area past the cage area, so it will never get value past the cage. But the jetpack Aeroplanist push can help you when you're near the edge of the cage. You walk away from the cage a little bit so that he can't immediately hit you, see where he's coming from, and then push yourself away. And then if he tries to double back and go through the cage again, you can push yourself in the opposite direction, and so on and so forth. It is still really hard to play Go-Man against, to play Aeroplanist against Go-Man. It's not easy at all. But also, if the jetpacks are not enough, then you can also push the hunter float in the air for like 2 seconds. And keep in mind, the cage lasts 9 seconds, so that is pretty good value. Effectively makes it so one of his cages only lasts 7 seconds. You should be able to survive at that point. Really, no one is going to rescue here. I don't think I'll make it anymore. Oh, now we have 2 people rescuing? I didn't mean to ping that, by the way. I meant to ping stay put, I'm coming, but I forgot to change the, I gotta change this. I gotta get rid of this so it's not hogging. By the way, that's after half. I don't even know why she's bothering. Nice rescue. Average little girl. Why did she even go at that point? Just wait behind the wall. Okay, now we can't even save this mercenary's life anymore. No one can switch to blue here. There are no connections on the field right now. Can we remove this, by the way? This ping thing? The voice thing? I don't know. We should be able to remove it. I did it on my main account. Does anyone remember how to remove the voice feature? Oh, there is! Oh, but she probably... I was about to say there are connections on the field, but no, she probably just got that from the Hermit. We are decoding maximum speed right now, at least. And keep in mind, we still have this cipher. I'm assuming Skull's just doing another one. Yeah, so he puts on the progress now. The mercenary does go down. No one could have put on blue. The only way someone could put on blue is if they hug the mercenary right as the Hermit shoots blue on the mercenary. And then he would be able to survive because they would both get blue. So that way, you know, the damage is split and he's not going to die in one hit. Skip the animation. By the way, you can skip the hit animation and get on the cipher a little bit quicker if you just move your joystick a little bit. Fun fact. Who's getting chased right now? I don't even know who's getting chased right now. Okay, Psychologist's getting chased. Also, someone at some point popped that cipher. I don't even know how we popped the cipher. None of my ciphers are connected to that cipher, so I don't really know. Somehow that cipher got popped. It was good, homie. I can change target. Okay, let's not shake the cipher right now, then. When the hunter loses their target, the worst thing to do is to decode. And as I say that, Psychologist is just decoding, exposing all our locations right now. Hopefully he didn't see that the cipher was shaking. And I'm gonna just try to find another cipher machine while they heal up. If I can be the bait here, that would be even better. Oh, he's not falling for it. Oh wait, he is falling for it. Yes, come here, boy. He's checking the cipher machines right now. Come here, boy. This should give them ample time to heal up, and on top of that, drag the hunter away from them, most importantly. That's the most important thing right now. We just gotta drag this hunter away from them. Now they can safely do corner house. Let's see what he wants to do. Yo, Weber's Law coming in absolutely clutch. Thank you, Weber's Law. If you haven't seen my video, absolutely watch that video on Weber's Law with broken windows. Whew. he's still swinging. Oh, and he hit the wall. Nice. Okay. If we ran in a straight line, we actually would have avoided that, sadly. And he's going to switch targets. So, I mean, that's fine. We do have another cipher right here. Probably equal progress as the one at Corner House. Probably. No, maybe we got more. I did spend quite a bit of time distracting him. We're just going to keep decoding here. I'm going to hold on to the color switch here. I don't want to use it just yet. I don't think, where's the cipher connected to? Is the cipher connected to the one at Corner House? Yeah, it is. Okay, so they switched to blue. That's a really quick hit. Cipher she is about to be going. No, that cipher's not being connected. Okay, that cipher right now is at about 94. We can decode it a little bit. Old Geisha house. Okay, let's ping that. Hopefully someone will go to it. And I can do this rescue here. Looks like I have to do the progress for now, though. No problem. Okay, not a big deal. We should be able to have the psychologist heal herself up here. There is no warp. The only thing that could go wrong here is if he puts... I don't know, if he puts, what's it called? If he puts red on me and then puts red again, then the psychologist would die to 2 red hits. I'm just waiting for the cipher to be fine for now. I would have loved to change my connection there to, like, blue. Gotta give her time to decode the cipher machine. It's gonna be after half, unfortunately. We just need to make sure the cipher is completed. It's just blue here. Okay, he didn't time that very well. Not that it really matters, since then we would just have blue. You know what? She's actually not gonna have a color anymore because she doesn't need to touch that cipher now. Which is really nice. Ping that the dungeon is at Central, not Geisha House. Is this gonna run me over? Okay, no, we're good. Alright, we're at the gate. Hopefully he just forgets to connect the gates. Oh no, he's waiting for his tray. I don't know if our teammates realize that. I mean, psychologist can't do anything. She's waiting on little girl's call, but I don't know if the little girl realizes that he's just waiting for all his abilities to come back. Either that or he was trying... Oh, that was a really good page. She just canceled the 1,000 presents with that. But we can still get warped on right now. Okay, nice, nice. It's actually really nice that he gave us a color now, because now psychologist, little girl, and me, we will all survive a hit now. So in this situation, it's actually nice, because we got a lot of gate progress done. So just enough gate progress where it's nice, but also he gives us the color so that now we can survive. Maybe she'll get dungeon. Maybe she'll get dungeon. I'm gonna leave now at this point. Dungeon is at Shopping Street Central. Hopefully she planned for that. I don't know. Looks like she wasn't able to. Either she didn't plan for it, or maybe just the route didn't allow it. Sometimes there's just no good route. Oh, wait, it might be possible. If... No, she's going the completely wrong direction. Ooh. I mean, she could still make it if he doesn't have, like, 1,000 presents here. Please, man, please. Right there. No, is he going the other direction? He's just going the other direction, yeah. She's not going to make it here, unfortunately. Maybe? No, sticker's not enough. Yeah, I don't know why she's going that direction. We could have won that game. That was a really good page there at the window, and she just goes the completely wrong direction. I don't know. How many times did we ping that? We pinged that once before the rescue. We pinged it, I think, again after the rescue, and then we pinged it as we're leaving. So, that's a little bit sad. Still got +6 points though. I mean, you get a lot of points for time nowadays. Back then, the most let's say you got the least amount of points for a win. The least amount of points you could possibly get for a win was 9 before. So the fact you're getting 6 for a tie is actually not that bad. It's pretty decent. That's 2/3 of the way to a win. That being said, though, not everyone gets +6. Some of us get +5. Another person gets +4, and then another guy can get +3. Although in that case, I think someone only got +1 at most. +2 here. +2 because the guy. Why is Mickey calling me during stream? Mickey, I'm streaming, man. My God. Oh, maybe I didn't finish explaining. The battery doesn't charge anymore, so it's just out everywhere right now. We're using my brother's Apple. The battery stopped charging. I don't know what happened. It says it's charging and it never goes up.
Hopefully that didn't cost you too much for a head.
No, it's a lot. Anyway. Thanks for calling in, Miki, and checking up on the iPad. I'm gonna continue the stream.
I'm very concerned about the iPad. Definitely, yes.
Alright. I'll talk to you in a second. Bye-bye.
See you around.
Mickey is apparently lurking. Is Mickey lurking? Because I don't see him in the chat. Oh, he is here. Please, Dale, Bucky, why are you on a rental iPad? How did he find out? Me waiting for him to read the chat. Why you got ugly chase music? Please, Dale. Dude, he's been in the chat for I don't know how long. It doesn't say how long his messages have been in chat. Where did the hunter spawn? Shoot. Oh, we really need to know on this map. It's very important. Right between everyone. Okay. Right there. My server's not blocked. Is that a Wu-Chang? Is that a Wu-Chang? I don't even know that if that was a Wu-Chang or not. Whoever's loud coming in clutch last game, though. It is a Wu-Chang. Black Foreman still managed to hit the first officer. Lucky him. There goes a whole watch, unfortunately. Pharaoh Lady, yo, can I... Dude, the fact that Pharaoh Lady starts with 10% on her Cypher, we're still ahead of her. She's never gonna catch up. She doesn't have a deco bonus either. Okay, he does go down. Does he even have a second watch? We do have journalists on the team? Like, holy crap. Guys, this is like what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying, like, there's no such thing as carrying in Survivor. You can go kiter, the hunter doesn't chase you. In fact, I think Wu-Chang chased the worst possible person on his team. And he's actually coming out of it with like as if I saw like a regular kiter or maybe like a Mind's Eye kiter. Maybe Mind's Eye would kiter. Maybe if a random was on Mind's Eye, maybe they would kite worse than this, but for the most part. Let me just check. I didn't even check until now. I guess I would have noticed it when I started the stream, but I didn't even check if the screen even looks good with this iPad. I think it's the same dimensions. I think everything is the same. I mean, honestly, I don't know how my streaming capabilities are able to remember my settings on a different iPad. I don't know how it does it. Maybe it's just the same size. I don't know. Fair Lady does go down here. Okay. I guess Journalist is gonna rescue again. We are pinging here for first officer. If he wants to heal, he can come towards us. Journalist has not said anything in the last 20 seconds. Oh, you got a pocket watch? Wait, so you already used both your pocket watches? Did my main use both his pocket watches on that first kite? Okay, he's decoding now. I mean, pocket watch as first officer is insanely good. You get an extra use out of the pocket watch, plus you get extra movement speed out of it. Is she gonna get soul 7 here? Okay. Looks like she's good here. Again, that suffers a lot of progress. Oh man, I don't think she's gonna live here though. Unless she gets like invisibility literally right now. Fly good a little bit too early. I think we're in trouble. How does this happen? Every game we're just in trouble for like God knows what reason. God knows why we're in this situation right now. I don't know, man. I don't know why we're in this situation. I almost wonder if it would have been better for her to not even pick herself up here, because she's just gonna go down. You should pick yourself up. You need to watch the bell here. Weber's Law? Look at how good Weber's Law is, guys. Oh no! It's the ugly movement settings! Oh, he's not coming for us. Got it. I gotta change this. This makes the red light so hard to see when it's Ripper. I forgot about this. Everything is default here. How did it remember my... Oh, it doesn't remember. The button is not supposed to be there. Oh yeah, the ball switch button is not supposed to be there. I don't think we're going to be running any flywheel today, but right now, flywheel I'm pretty sure would show up on the very bottom of the screen, which is not a good place to show up on iPad. Yeah, it's a lot harder to see the Hunter's Shadow, see the red light. And maybe they updated it, because now at least it's not invisible. But I remember back when Ripper was the meta Hunter. You literally could not see his red light. I'm not making this stuff up. You literally could not see his red light. We're gonna drop this. As much as I hate doing that. Oh boy. You kidding me? We're just dead here. Unless we can bait a swing. Maybe? Yes, yes. I think a mud ball might be best here. Nice. Oh, a little bit too early on the swing. Hold up, that's in the pallet. Oh, you messed up. No, but he sets. Man. Oh. Dude, okay, looks like I was hoping that they would fix that. I don't know why, but to this day, the devs have not fixed this really stupid Wu-Chang bug. I don't know if this is a bug or is this intentional, or maybe it originally was a bug and they just left it in the game. If you pallet stun Black Form Wu-Chang before he does his bell, it actually frees him from the stun animation. I don't know why. I don't know why. I guess to this day, they still haven't fixed it. We actually could have lived there. I just didn't know that they still didn't patch that. I guess they're never patching it at this point. I think it's the same thing with Flare Gun, by the way. I mean, maybe it's the same thing with Flare Gun? Honestly, don't know. Like, okay, homie, your head is sticking through the wall. Okay, he's gonna need the pocket watch. Fashionably after half. Nice, nice. We have literally nothing to use here. I don't know how we're gonna survive here. We're just gonna get belled immediately. Unless I dodge the bell. Dodge the bell? Oh, he's not going for me. Oh, now he's gonna come for me. He also has his umbrella. Is it Jover? We got nothing to use here. It's just Jover. We're just dead. Obviously, we can't, like, ball past him because then we're just gonna get soul siphoned. And then we're also not gonna be able to use the pallets or windows. Not that there are any windows on this side of the map. There's two. One of them you can't use more than once after you vault it. Well, that's too bad. We almost actually saved that game, but again, looks like, I guess to this day they still haven't patched this bug, because right here you guys just see, not only did he immediately recover, he even had time to break the pallet, which is absolutely insane. I don't know why the devs are like leaving this stupid crap in the game. Like, no recovery hits when falling down from a high, recovers from stun for absolutely no reason. Like, this is not part of any hunter's abilities. It's just bugs that they left in the game. I just hate these kinds of things. Yes, you heard me right. That's a bug for the basement thing, and it should be patched. I said it. I know none of you are happy about it, but it should be gone. It should not be in the game. That's a bug, and it's a bug they've left in the game. Alright, we need to change this, because I really... Two things I want to change. I want to change the voice activation mode for the pings, so it's all my pings are not like one down. I also want to change the moonlit thing, which the moonlit should just be in combat here. Yep, that's... Well, I guess it's on. Block wound deterioration on. And we also want to get rid of the voice activation for pinging. Although I just don't know where that is. Does anyone know where information for pinging is? Apparently, I need to download something. I don't think we're going to download anything. We don't need to. Hide voice messages. Thank you. Alright. I don't think we've won a single game today. Yep. And we're about to lose that match too, if we haven't already. Working on crumbs out here, man. Working on crumbs. Actually, I like the change in music. Bringing me back to the gaming Grizzly days. You know, the real gaming Grizzly music was the Hunter original per se music. Every video just starts off with that. Oh, man. Journalists got banned. Guys, you know we're not in high tier when they're banning journalists. What the hell? Are people in China banning journalists and people are just like, oh, they banned journalists. Let me ban journalists too. And then they go something like Feaster that makes absolutely no sense. We have a magician fellow. Okay, magician. Magician. How are you doing, magician? Let's go perfume. Oh no, we have flywheel. Okay, we can't run flywheel because the flywheel's gonna be in the wrong spot. Flywheel's gonna be like at the bottom of the screen. I'm never gonna be able to reach it. Hunter's too good. More like our survivors are too bad. It's like you should read the Paper Bride story. It's very short. I hope it didn't disappear because just today in my mail I opened the game and I got something about like a crossover exchange for a frame, and I hope it didn't already end because I didn't even start it. Bro, Sagi, please turn off the green thing. Don't worry, guys. We did it. We did it. No more green thing. We did it, boys. Green thing is ended. No more green thing. Can you believe me that there used to not be a time where you could turn that off? I didn't know how to turn it off. There was no way to turn it off. There was no setting to turn it off. So the best thing you could do, and I found this out, was if you turn on low graphics mode, it actually removed the green thing. So just this... Oh, Ripper. So the same way how I turn on low graphics mode on church so I can see through the windows, I would have to turn on low graphics mode every time Moonlit was activated, because that way I could actually see what I'm doing, and Ripper's red light is not, like, invisible. But there is one more thing about it. Back then, low quality also made it way harder to see your heartbeat. There was no purple glow, there was just the heart. So, if you don't know, the purple glow is the first thing that appears when you're within the Hunter's chair radius. And the heartbeat doesn't actually show up until they're like, I don't know, like 28, 26 meters. And the range is 32. So you've already lost 6 meters, right? You're probably going to spend like another 6 meters realizing that you even have a heartbeat and getting off the cipher. And so by the time you actually start the chase, the Hunter's like, probably, if I were to start this chase on low graphics mode and the Hunter's not in my line of sight, they'd probably be right around that oil tank right there, had I not noticed in time, thanks to low graphics mode. So it gets really annoying. Playing on low graphics mode back then, that's not an issue anymore, but it would just annoy me so much, because back then you had to turn on low graphics mode for Moonlit if you wanted to get rid of those green effects, but then you'd also have a way weaker heartbeat the moment the chase starts. So sometimes I would just purposefully leave it on at first. I would leave high graphics on at first, and then as the chase starts, as I'm running, go into settings, turn on low, and I got a lot better at doing it over time. So nowadays it doesn't even take that long. Really great kite from this antiquarian here. Even has 1% flawless. She could block one more chip hit here. And I started my cipher not immediately, but we did start it pretty quickly here. Magician is actually going to end up with more progress than me somehow. I guess maybe he did. Maybe there's two. Is there 2 shacks this game? I don't know if there's 2 shacks this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or the 7th cipher could be here. I don't know this layout. I don't know. Maybe there were 2 shack ciphers. Although if he pinged the cipher even once, it would have shown up. He probably just did this one, actually. Again, Antiquarian here not even taking a single hit after the tide turn, doing a really solid, strong kite here. Gravekeeper also somehow didn't take damage there. So now he could just rescue again. And we should have the ciphers primed by the time our Gravekeeper needs to rescue again. He's gonna need like a teleport here. I don't know, maybe a warp. He could warp on me, I guess. Hopefully he just warps on Magician and Magician just pops in his face. Although, we are pretty close to decode now. Oh, no. He was actually, like, 13% ahead. Never mind. And, yeah, Service Primes. I guess Cherish Shock might end things. Let's not jinx it. Okay, okay. Focus on decoding. Well, I'll just trust her. I hope that wasn't an accidental ping. Generally, when someone says focus on decoding, you should just pop and trust their word. As much as I hate doing, like in that situation, maybe the reason she said to pop there was because she does know more than us. That's why I trust our teammate. In the one situation, it would be better to pop early. There was one situation. In the situation where he uses a chip hit, right, and then he uses a basic hit. But if you don't have two foggy blades in your hand, then it will not use a chip hit. It'll hold on to the chip hit, and then his recovery will end, and then he'll get... Oops, I'm so sorry. I should be helping you on this game. Not that it really matters at this point, because he already uses warp. We're going to get it open anyway, but obviously you want to be doing the gate. Okay, this is a little bit sketchy, because he is actually going to reach us here. No warp, so warp is not an issue here. Thankfully, no wanted order on the wrong survivor here. Maybe we'll, well, there's actually nothing we can get to support our teammate. The only thing we could get that would help here would be an elbow pad, a football, or a robot. Robot would be the best thing. Okay, I'll take that. We could give this to the anti-current, actually, because I don't think she has any more items. You can have these. Or maybe it would be... Oh no, he's got illusions as well. Maybe, like, leave it forward. Maybe leave it at the rock, so if Magician is reaching to get on a kite, he could actually pick it up and go straight to gate. That probably would be a smarter idea, actually. So leave it at the rock. We're kind of guessing where the Magician's coming from, but leave it, like, somewhere in the middle so that Magician can pick it up and immediately elbow pad out the rock next to him. Or the crate. We could also leave that the crate, I guess. Alright, first one of the day, really? Again, really good kite from Itikurian. It is a hard counter. Itikurian is a hard counter to Ripper, one of the strongest counters, but still a really good kite. It's like the people demand an Enchantress match. I haven't played Enchantress one time since the update. I haven't had a chance to practice her at all. This is gonna go awful. Oh god, and we're matching someone who's banning Peddler. Jesus, I hope they meant to ban Shadow or like Hula Baloo. Why are we banning Peddler? Listen, Opera, fair enough. Fair enough. Not gonna say that's not a good ban. I just think the other hunters are stronger. Alright, we'll do... Enchanters. God damn it, Enchanters, I hate you. We'll do an Enchanters. We'll do one Enchanters match. Man, this is not great for kiting, though. We'll see here. Maybe I'm underestimating the Enchantress buff. I do think it's really important to have a stun in order to domino effect. It's just that her range is so small. You know, one of Thief's biggest weaknesses is the fact that his flashlight only works out of range. And most hunters outrange that. And his flashlight goes pretty far. You'd be surprised how far the flashlight goes. Like, people, when they leave out... If you just leave out your flashlight and just see, like, the maximum range distance will start triggering on the hunter's face, you'll see it goes pretty far. It's a big surprise how far the flashlight can go. Because when you're playing Thief, it doesn't look that far away. But it is actually a really far distance. Enchantress is a little bit smaller than Thief, so if Thief has a hard time, Enchantress is going to have even more of a harder time. It's within 5.1 meters, and I think Thief goes a good bit, maybe like 6 meters, 6.5 meters maybe? It's hard to say. I don't have an exact number, of course. Maybe even 7, 8. Again, it's pretty far away. If you hold the maximum flashlight, well, you can still get hit by Thief's turn Wucheng, though. Or White Form Wucheng. Especially if they look away and then swing at you again while they were in their recovery for charging the attack. Yeah, I like how we start off with a storm cloud above our head now. The accessory actually like makes us look like we have a permanent storm cloud. This is the accessory that just makes it more obvious that you have a stun, pretty much. It's an S tier accessory, very old. Percy, okay. Percy. And we're playing a survivor we're not very familiar with. That's not good. Well, it's pretty simple. We're basically never going to be able to use our stun when Percy walks between a pallet, because obviously he's going to swing if we step close to the pallet. We could, I guess we're basically just going to save for the triple stack, so if he dashes towards us and misses, we can triple stack him then in transition. But a single stun is not going to do a whole lot against Percy. Alright, time to dip. We should also have Weber's Law here, so Weber's Law is going to give us a good start to our kite, even if Percy's about to catch up to us. Let's see how many dashes he has. If he has 3 dashes, we'll be fine. If he has 4, we're not going to be so fine. But I think she removed a good amount of dashes, right? I don't like this. Okay, we're going to jump now. And I don't want to do one more loop, because if we do another loop, he'll definitely have enough dashes to catch back up. Okay, let's go back to my server machine now. Okay, he's right there. Good to know. I mean, it is nice that we start off with a stack. If we ever want to support, we immediately already have it, even if we were never chased in a game, which is really handy. So in that aspect, Enchantress is significantly better. In terms of supporting teammates, way better, because you immediately have an ability to help out your teammates. It is a much stronger ability when you're supporting your teammates. Especially if a hunter doesn't expect you to be around the corner, then you just get stunned inside a pallet and pallet stun. It becomes very good at that point. We do have bushes this game. Bush is going to be a very dangerous cipher against Percy, though. I don't think we want to do that. Man, they're healing with Wanted Order. Ooh. Alright, this is Percy, so we do have a very high chance of dungeon this game. There's dungeon. We're going to keep that in mind. And Entomologist does have self-heal available, so we're not going to touch her here. Although we could heal her, because when she gets hit, we're going to get a cloud from that. There is a reason to heal her up here. Okay, but she just wants us to decode for now. We also don't want to not decode at the same time. I do want to let her get closer to the good kiting area before we heal her up. That is a very important thing about Percy. You don't want to pick people up when they're out in the open. You want to give them time to crawl to the good kiting areas. Unfortunately, we didn't have a second there to heal her there. She's going to go down there, unfortunately. At least she triggered recovery, so it gives me a little bit of a head start on my kite. I'm pretty sure we lost Weber's Law, though. We lost Weber's Law, right? Dude, we already gained 25% stack just from that, so that's pretty cool, but it's only 25%. Gonna need a lot more than that. And plus, that's just the second stack. We still need to get a third stack. Yeah, this is rough. There's not really a lot of good windows against Percy on this map. Windows are Percy's biggest nightmare. There's not a lot of good ones on this map. It basically just comes down to mind gaming the pallets if you're not near any windows. Even then, some of the windows are just not good against Percy. Some of them he can very easily go around and then dash right back up to you. It is nice that we have broken windows though this game. It is pretty nice. It'll help us get around the corners way quicker. I don't know if this guy has self-heal available. I wasn't keeping track. Does this guy have self-heal? I don't know if he has self-heal. Can you give me like a ping at 95%? If he pings his health on 95%, I know for a fact he has no self-heal. Does he have self-heal? Actually, don't know if he has self-heal. Nope, he doesn't have self-heal. He's at 95%. So he'll run away. Why is he going towards the hunter right now? The hunter can see him for 6 seconds when he gets picked up. I don't know about that. Yeah, we're gonna get hit here. But we're gonna get a triple stack. Are we not gonna get our... Oh, right. We didn't kite long enough to even get our triple stack. We should get it here. He's definitely gonna charge his attack. He's not gonna charge his attack. Oh! He actually ran out of energy right there, so he wasn't... Man, the cloud is actually getting in my way of actually watching the hunter. Maybe I should take off the accessory, because that is really annoying. You know, it's nice, because at least we have 3 stacks now. In the old enchantment, we would have had 2 stacks. Something tells me it's not going to make a very big difference here. Although he doesn't have energy. Oh, now he does. Smith? If we drop the power, we're going to get hit through the power. Although, this game is still not over. That's so annoying. He actually just used his full presence ability to give himself the energy so that he can't get stunned. Hopefully he just does the Cypher right here. Yeah, he just did the Cypher. Impact, 40%. I would probably pop that. Counter change target. Okay. I don't know why she's pinging Hunter change target then. My bad. Wait, she immediately got hit? What happened there? How did that happen? Was that a no recovery attack? How did he get in? I don't even know what just happened there. She just took 2 hits and immediately died. Or maybe she didn't have... Did she not have borrowed time? I don't even know. Okay, we're going to be able to crawl out here, so not a big deal. And yeah, there's nothing we can do. This officer is even going to wait a little bit longer so I don't bleed out so fast. Man, I don't know how to buff Percy, man. How do you buff Percy so he's not so trash? Literally, there is no hunter in this game that you could just rush the gate like that and just still escape. Like, literally, even if that gate wasn't open by the time I go down, first officer just then finishes the rest, and then I crawl out, and then we both crawl out. I don't know, man. Do you make it so that Survivors can't escape out dungeon or exit gates when they're knocked down? Is that what we have to do here? Because it's just so bad. I don't understand it. I don't understand how you're supposed to buff this guy. I mean, it's pretty simple. Just let him chair. It's a pretty simple buff. Let him chair. I don't know why the devs are so adamant about not letting Percy just chair Survivors like a regular hunter. I'm assuming the logic behind Percy is that he's not allowed to chair. I don't believe they really want a hunter just wasn't able to chair. Like, it makes no sense to have a hunter who just ignores the most important game mechanic. Okay, then again, Whole Blue ignores recovery attacks, so maybe I shouldn't be talking, but... I think they made Percy in a way that was designed to be that he's so strong that his weakness was that he can't kill people quickly after knocking them down. That's the only thing I can think of why they designed Percy the way this is. They wanted to give him a good downside for his strong upside. Except his strong upsides are really bad. His upsides are really bad. There are a lot of weaknesses with Percy. And one of them you guys saw right there on our kite. One of the weaknesses of Percy is that while he's swinging, if his energy is dropping, then it still keeps dropping while he's swinging. So if you drop below 50, even though you started the swing above 50, it'll still not break the pallet because the thing finished. It already finished. The energy went below 50 before the swing actually finished. So unfortunately, that's just the way Percy works. Like, that is another buff they could give Percy, that while he's swinging, his energy stops going down. Maybe if his energy is like, let's say his energy was going down and he swings, it stops for that amount, and then it goes down after his attack is finished. Because there's so many times when you play Percy, you wouldn't think it would be a lot of times, but there are a lot of times where you're about to destroy a pallet with your swing, and your energy is dropping, then right as it's about to get broken, your energy drops below 50, and you actually don't break the pallet. I don't know, man. Just make Percy be able to chair Survivors. He could be a good hunter at that point. And then the worst part about it is they dropped Wheel after Percy, which is an infinitely better hunter than Percy, has the same kind of idea as Percy, except can chair Survivors. I don't know what the devs are cooking. I don't know what the devs are thinking. But they're out here literally making copy-paste characters. Wheel is basically just the better version of Percy. Percy, he's all about fast movement. Wheel, infinite movement. Percy can't get stunned while swinging. Wheel can never get stunned inside of Wheel form. Percy, once he catches up to a Survivor, he doesn't really have a way to kind of finish them off besides swinging and destroying pallets. Wheel, on the other hand, you get a spike and you can just straight up stun the Survivor with a spike, block their routes off. It's just way better in every regard. So. Oh, no, Flywheel is in the... Oh, I see. Flywheel's in the original spot that... When I first started carrying Flywheel, this is actually the original spot I put Flywheel in. Or maybe this is where my brother put Flywheel. Actually, I think this is where my brother put Flywheel. I think because I told him to put it here. This was back when you couldn't make Flywheel anywhere on the screen. So your options were like on the bottom of the screen, right below the ability, or like switch it with like another button. So like switch it with quick message. You could only switch buttons back then. But the Flywheel button is really small. I don't really like that. It's also really far to the right of the screen. Really good kite from the professor here. I still got an owl for him. This is the best time to use it. The best time to use an owl is on the first chase. Again, hopefully he just pings. Hope that's not a little bit late. Oh! He used the scale, so the owl is completely pointless. Ugh. I don't even know why I asked for the owl. He asked for the owl maybe to stop. I don't know why he asked for the owl. The only thing I can think of why he asked for the owl is because the earthquake actually prevents you from using your abilities. Thunder didn't swing immediately at him. I think he would have died if he didn't use the scale there. Which at least then we wouldn't have wasted our owl. Plus he'd have his scales still on. That's a little bit sad. It's like wearing a double rubber, guys. Asking for owl while having scale up. I don't know, man. Maybe he just went for the scale because he did kind of ask a little bit late. But maybe I got slow reflexes too. The reflexes could be better. Yo, are we doing that cipher still? Right there. I hope that cipher's still being worked on. Okay, never mind. Why did little girl... Guys, am I crazy? Was the professor chair next to the cipher? Why did we move ciphers there? Why did the little girl go across the map? I'm actually checking the stream right here because this is ridiculous. Why are we going 5 years across the map to do a different cipher? Maybe that was next to the... I don't even know. Does anyone know if that was next to the, what's it called? Mario Divine. It doesn't prevent her from using it, but it does prevent her from getting closer to our survivor here. Oh no, we gotta body block this. Yeah, we move out the corner. Too bad. I don't know. Was he chaired here or was he chaired at Christmas tree? I don't really know why she moved so far across the map just to But there's no chair here. Why did she leave? There's not even a chair here, guys. I don't know why. I don't know why she moved. Did she move because she blocked? Her cyber machine got blocked? That makes absolutely no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. Peddler's abilities just come up too slowly for you to keep blocking the cyber machine. Eventually, the little girl would be able to do the cyber machine eventually. I don't know. I don't know why she would leave the cyber machine. That was just not a good game sense from her. I'm sure the Peddler was like blocking it, but again, Peddler can't keep blocking it. It's not like Waxer's where he just has tons and tons of wax. Peddler's abilities are expensive, and that was a really long kite, so I assume she was probably like dry in abilities. I assume he was doing a good job getting all the abilities out of it. Alright. Unless she just wasn't using her abilities, I don't know. Have the flywheel. Did my flywheel just skip from 42 to 40 seconds right there? What was that? Okay, we're gonna let him do the gate. I don't know, man. I don't think that's enough time to do the gate. Shack, unless the shack chair didn't spawn. Did the shack chair not spawn? She didn't chair next to shack. Yo, either she didn't see the shack chair or just didn't spawn there, because she had a chair so far away. Or maybe she just, you know, maybe she doesn't have trump card. Yeah, I did remove the voice message. No problem. Don't worry about it. Do you want to change this though? I mean, it's fine. I'll leave it where my brother put it. Although nowadays you can move it where you want. So back then you can only move it like here, here, and here. But no problem. We'll just leave it where it was. I feel we could have won that game. Especially because Professor, once he has Tide Turner, as long as Lurgo just stays on that Cypher, he'll just take Tide Turner and die away from the Cypher. But once she leaves the Cypher machine, he basically has to rebound at that point because she's spending 5 visits here. He's going to the next Cypher machine now. Okay, got a Knight band. Shaking in my boots. I mean, Knight is a good character. We can go now. And we will put on Novelist. Alright, don't worry guys, we can fix that later. Just ignore that. What else do we need? What else did I put on? I don't remember what else I put on. We can put on Brewing Effect. Compensate is probably better than Survivor's Instinct. Just because knowing where the hunter is going when no one knows where the hunter is such an important skill to have. It's like he needs to watch his own guide. What did I say in my guide? For like the stun, did I put on double decode or did I put on 1 in compensate? It's really up to you guys where you want to put the last 10-ish points. Because it's either going to be Brewing Effect. Well, you're going to have 15 left over, so. Yeah, also people not knowing that Percy sees you after you get healed up. Not when you get healed up, normally just when you pick yourself up from the ground, just for people who don't know. It's not all the time, it's just when you pick yourself up from the ground or when someone picks you up from the ground. For regular heals, no, he doesn't see you. Unless he's carrying, what's it called? Street Sweeper at that point? We could do that Cypher. Maybe we should do that Cypher, actually. Whatever, we're already going to this one. Don't want to go after Psyche today. Maybe I should just name myself Visitor 1. I don't have to change my name anymore. We can just make myself Visitor 1. Should I do that? Should I do that? Going as undercover Psyche? That could be a video that someone else does, honestly. That could be a video of someone else who's not Psyche naming themselves as Psyche and seeing how often they get chased. Hi, I'm late, but looking great today, Psyche. Thank you so much, KB. I really appreciate it. My man. I don't even know if you're a man, but thank you. I appreciate either way, man. Guys, come on. Man is like a gender neutral term at this point in English, right? Man is gender neutral. Who would have guessed? Not really, but you know that. Bring back Psyche with the Greek symbol. The Psy Greek symbol that no one is gonna understand what it means. Yeah, sure. Alright, we can do Fort Stop next. Cool. Dungeon is not here. By the way, guys, you can also ping where dungeon is not. So if you don't see dungeon in a spot, you can ping that. You don't have to wait for like the auto message that shows up on the top of the screen. Just to make your life a little bit easier. That perfect. Use metaphor to switch places and immediately complete a rescue. I don't think we're gonna do that this game. We'll see. If we have to rescue, we'll do it, but probably not when we have a cowboy. Is this the, this cowboy looks familiar. I don't know if I matched him this session or was it a different session, but I definitely remember his name. Inca Warrior. You know, we have this coffee. in our Polish store. It's called Kawa Inka. Obviously, Kawa is coffee. And it's just called Inka. Kawa Inka. Inka coffee, basically. And so, every time I see this guy's name, I'm like thinking, Inca Warrior. He just reminds me of that coffee. And the whole idea, the whole selling point of that coffee, I don't know if they said this in the stores. I don't know where it says this. Every time I can't see this anywhere on the packaging. But apparently, that coffee was supposed to be coffee for kids, apparently. Is what my mom would always tell me. And I could never find it on the packaging where it says that. But dude, none of us cared that whether or not it said that on the package because we just all wanted to try coffee, okay? My mom would not let us try coffee. So Kawa Inka comes along, I'm like, alright bro, we gotta try Kawa Inka now. Like, now we got kids coffee? Insane, kids coffee. Swear man, this stuff is so stupid. Kids coffee, what even is that? Oh. Hold up. Oh no, the pallet is broken! You're kidding me! Oh, she was actually in the pallet right there. Oh, where is she? I got a body block for her again. I don't know where she's going. Hopefully she stays here. Oh, I used it too late. It wouldn't let me because she was behind the wall. I pressed it, but I pressed it when I couldn't use it. It's so annoying. So you actually can't use the book when the hunter's behind the wall. That's the one downside of using this palette area is that you gotta turn your screen a little bit. If I just turned my screen a little bit, that would have been way better. But we couldn't use the book there for a second because she was behind the wall. If only we stunned her the first time, right guys? Alright, you can come heal me. Hold me. It'll take you 1 second. I'm 100% heal progress! I am 100% heal progress! Alright, we should be good now. Wait, can I pull her in the pallet? I wasn't sure if the pallet was there, but in a crazy world, we could pull her in the pallet and stun her there. I'm not a very good novelist. Okay. If I mess this up, I'm mad if I mess this up. Let's get out of here. I don't want to spend time here when the warp is right there, since she's just going to immediately kill me and then go through the warp. Alright, the problem is we still can't really do this gate. That's kind of the problem right now. Still can't do it. Oh, Inca Warrior doesn't care though. He's willing to risk flesh and blood to get a gate that's not going to be opened anyway. Hold up! Mercenaries here too? Well, at this point, I guess if we don't have another gate to go to, at this point we kind of... I hate to say it, but we kind of have to... What is that, Flywheel? Flywheel's nowhere close to being in range. Yeah, we basically have to do this gate now. It would have been way better if the mercenary just went to the other gate, and then I just go to the other gate. Simple as that. She already used her trace, stuff like that. Messing up the biggest... you know what? The smallest brain ability in this game. Hear me out, guys. The least skillful ability in this game, honestly... Let's be real, it's Novelist book. It's honestly, Wildling Pig might be more skillful than the Novelist book. And I screwed that up. I couldn't even save that Antiquarian's life. All I had to do was turn my screen so I could actually see the damn hunter around the corner. But yeah, you can't use it when you can't see the hunter. It's too bad. Now book her in the gates. You guys just want us to lose at this point. You know, we haven't won a single... Oh, we won one time today. Somehow we gained plus 30 points in total today. That's insane. Thanks to the new changes to, like, the way you lose points when you get a defeat. Or when you get a tie. Or maybe not when you get a defeat, but... Dude, I've seen some insane point numbers. Like, I've seen a survivor get plus 15 points for a victory. And no, it was not because of a losing streak. Like, you get some insane points back now. Nowadays. So, back then, the only way you could get plus 16 was the maximum, was if you had a losing streak of plus 4. Which means that you needed to lose 5 games. You couldn't get higher than plus 4 losing streak, by the way. So, once you lost 5 games, there's no reason to lose more games after that. You're not going to get more losing streak bonus. So, That used to be the highest, but just the other day I saw Survivor get plus 15, even though they didn't have any like losing streak, which is crazy. I don't know if I can still find it. Plus 16. Oh, losing streak plus 3. Never mind. I'm telling you guys, you can get some insane point numbers now, because now you can get, I think you get plus 9 now, even if all 3 survivors don't escape, which is pretty cool. I don't know. I don't remember if victory got changed or not, but someone got an insane point number, and I don't remember why. I don't know what it was. I don't remember if it was because they made getting a victory higher. They did have a dungeon escape. They obviously 4 survivors escaped. But that would still only get you the highest possible. That would get you is plus 14. So where did the extra point come from? I don't know. Because you get a bonus point if all 4 survivors escape. You usually get plus 8 if only 3 survivors escape. But if all 4 survivors escape, you get plus 9. You're also going to get plus 4 if you were the best deduction survivor. And then you get plus 1 for if your escape was a dungeon escape. So that the highest that would be plus, what is it? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I saw someone with 15. So somehow, some way, they got that number. Okay, no one went factory. Cool. There's a disciple. Not chasing me. Oh my god. Here we go again. Here we go again. First officer. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think first officer is a rescuer worth using. Unpopular opinion. I don't think first officer is all that great. I don't like him. I think there's no point using him in rank when we're gonna ban Goman, when we're gonna ban Hula Baloo, when we're gonna ban Shadow. Even Opera Singer. I guess it's good against Opera Singer, but he's a worse rescuer than all the other rescuers. I mean, I would rather play Gravekeeper. Gravekeeper gets 2 shovels, but those shovels are reusable. Gravekeeper used to have the same problem as First Officer, where you go use a shovel, Hunter leaves you, you lost out your shovel. But nowadays, you get like half of it back, as long as you get out of it soon enough. I don't know if you want to rescue this. We are just playing Magician here. What? Huh? Why are you dying? He's dead! He's just dead! He's dead for why? Why is he dead? Dude, you're gonna hear this joke from me from now until I quit IDV. Guys, let's be real here. We all know why his name is Visitor 1. We all know why he's anonymous, guys. Dude, this guy's gonna be so mad. He's gonna be flaming in chat, calling me out on all the wrong things I did. If this is someone who's gonna come to the stream after this, because they're gonna be so mad that I'm calling them out for a balloon rescue. They're gonna be like, oh, Psyche, but you got hit like 5 million years ago by a balloon. I remember that. I still remember that. And meanwhile, I can't even remember the matches I had yesterday. And they're still holding on to this one match? That's a personal problem. But as I was saying, man. What? Like, what are we doing? Peaceful Nightmare, plus 600. By the way, it was before half for the first officer, right? Gardner's after half. Oh, Antiquarian's dead. I mean, she tried her best. I mean, it's bound to happen when you have to rescue 2 people. Listen, man, she's just dealing the cards that were dealt to her. It's tough to survive in that kind of situation. Alright, there goes first officer. Here comes Gardener. 3, 2, 1. Yo, dead! There it goes, right on time. Well, guys, I think we know how this game's gonna end. I mean, maybe we can still save this game. And 99 other funny jokes you can tell yourself in IDV5. I don't think we are. Hunter's right next to first officer. Oh, wait, the hunter can't find him. The hunter can't find him. Wait, what? Oh, and he's on a cipher machine with a good chunk of progress? Oh, is that the hunter right there? Oh, yep, that's the hunter. Oh, guys, we are in it. I don't know if we're so back, but we're back, at least a little bit. Okay. I don't know about this, guys. Listen, you can only last so long at half health against Ann. That's why I was so worried. You know, our chances of tying are higher now. If there was like a Call of Abyss like win determination percent bar at the bottom, it would have like risen up by like 30% right now because he lost that first officer. Give me that cat. Okay, we can get the rescue before. Nice. Unfortunately, she got a cat still. I didn't get a cat though, at least. I'm the guy. Yeah, I'm definitely the guy who's most worried about surviving right now. Okay, well, I guess you could try to decode. Oh, well, yeah, we're not winning this game. In fact, I think if she cats next to these logs, she's just gonna see me. Please just don't use your cats. You don't have to use your cats. Come on. Obviously, I'm hiding behind Shaq. Yeah. Yeah, check behind Shaq. Check behind those walls. Obviously, I'm hiding in that area. Why would I be hiding behind these useless logs that barely give any cover? There you go. There you go. I'm obviously behind there. Oh, too bad. Well, let's check if this server had any progress. Nope. Maybe here's the thing. Maybe Antiquarian came from this direction. Maybe she had something. You know, maybe we could have saved this game had like the Antiquarian hit instead of doing that server at 5%. You know, it just wasn't worth her life. No, it had nothing. It's got dead nothing. It's got just nothing. Why would there be something? I mean, she didn't really have time to decode anyway. You could dream, right? You can dream. Dream reference? Dream's about to show up. Only a small percentage of you guys are actually subscribed. Let's see, 26%. Guys, it's possible, man. The dream is possible. The one man is still possible. It's possible. Wait, he got rescued before half, right? Uh-oh, final deduction. Yo, I don't know if final deduction is broken, but the thing that whatever it says in game that it's supposed to do does not actually happen. I don't understand final deduction at all. In the patch notes, it says something completely different than what it actually does. And it just makes me so annoyed. So I don't even know what it actually does. In the patch notes, it says it triggers when there's 2 survivors remaining. And it only triggered right there when I don't know, man. I don't know why it doesn't trigger. Oh, we're gonna get stung now. We don't get stung. Baiter? No, we're not gonna live! Oh, baited the jump, it was almost so good. Oh, too bad, man. Too bad. I don't even think we would have had something anyway. Maybe. You've been discovered. I don't understand. Every 25... I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of this and read this later, because we're not gonna have time to read the whole thing. Oh, look at all those +1s. There we go. 164 is the final match breakdown. Thank you so much to the one person keeping track. Not even the own streamer can keep count of all these wins and ties and losses. I've been doing this for like how long now? We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. Baited the jump. Mega baited the jump. It was so close to working out. Went in the crack that no one suspects. I call it a secret crack. It's... bro. A lot of people search for that secret crack. It's hard finding it, but every once in a while you can make the secret crack work. Just gotta slip in there at the right time. Alright, boys. There's only one thing left to do. And that's Mind's Eye. When in doubt, Mind's Eye it out. I mean, guys, we got no other choice. We got no other choice. Maybe we'll, like, look, it's hospital. We'll get a tie, but maybe we can get a win. Maybe we can get a win. If the hunter chases us, maybe, depending on the hunter. Just don't be Geisha. Just don't be Geisha. Geisha. No Geisha. And we're good. 23% faster decoding, 22% vault speed. I mean, it's doable. It's doable, guys. Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, it remembers my builds because obviously this is my account. I was trying to figure out how the game remembered my builds, even though I'm not on the same iPad. But right, we're on the same account. But it doesn't remember my settings. So I guess the settings are based on account. Sorry, not account, device. And the builds are based off of account. Please spawn us. We spawned downstairs, unfortunately. Dude, this used to be how Mind's Eye used to look like, just pitch black like this. That's how the old Mind's Eye used to look. Oh, God. Weber's Law coming in clutch. We're gonna use our cane here, slow down his braking speed a little bit. Uh-oh. Well, we're in trouble. Nice. Well timed, well timed. What can I say? No problem, guys. No big deal. Hunter's gamekeeper, you bet. Is he gonna, like, what is he here for? No, he's taking the hit. Okay. He doesn't have borrowed time, so I'm a little bit worried if he ends up taking the chase here. What's he gonna do? Please don't go into the trap. Oh my god, I was so scared he was gonna go fall into the pallet trap for a second there. Whew, scared me there, man. There is still one more trap on the staircase on the right side, but that's not as big of a deal. We're just gonna take the other stairs. Hopefully, I mean, the thing is, someone else could fall into it, so at some point we do need to break it. But we're also a little bit behind on decode. At least, oh man, well, it's not that good. I mean, the only benefit here is that he didn't do a very good kite. So him not having borrowed time is not a big deal here. Because he's anyway probably not going to live for the Cyrus popping. Oh no, we're in trouble now. He's not going to make it to the chair. No blink was taken out. It would have been better, I feel like if the Weeping Clown... well, he can't really use the rocket there because I still can't leave the area. I'm just going to get hooked if I leave the area. So he pretty much has to go for a pallet stun. Which I appreciate him trying to help me there, but... he just wasn't in a good area to take the kite. Wait, did he disconnect? Oh no, I thought for a second there he disconnected. Yo, suddenly this game is looking like I never took the chase. Suddenly this kite is looking as if I never took the chase. What the hell is happening today? Like, come on. You can't make this stuff up? Okay, well, we're not gonna win, so at this point I'm just gonna break the trap and try to do a god kite. I don't know. Wait, does this show up behind walls? Because it's glowing green, which is really strange. I don't know how Mines is not getting eaten up by this trap right now. She's literally standing inside of it. Listen, man, don't ask. Don't ask me. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we gotta watch for traps here, as usual. Hunter left somewhere. I guess we'll use the cane. Oh, he's right there. He hit the chair! Free chair rescue! Ah, what a beautiful farm. Oh, she actually didn't get farmed. Uh-oh, we're gonna get hit now. Oh, she's dead. You guys hear that? I heard that. Oh, you're mega dead. Rest in peace. Can we get a F in the chat for that archer? She just fell in that trap. Yeah, it's Jover. It's Jover. We lost. It was before half at least. Oh my god, he's just hitting the chair now. Bro stunned himself for 8 seconds. Is he gonna hit the chair again? If he hits the chair again, it's 12 seconds. Wait a minute, it's actually... No. Bro, this dude. Can we even surrender? We can't even surrender. Rank is over now anyway. Thank you. Can he hit the chair a third time before it runs out? No, he can't. Well, if the hunter saw the Cypher shake and then stop shaking and then saw me heal up, he's definitely gonna teleport on me. Where's my homie going? Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, we're not. We ain't surviving, boys. We're not surviving tonight. Well, we already destroyed this, so we can get this out. Value. Uh-oh. Not value. Mind game? Ah, we got him! Doesn't really matter anyway. But we did make him swing at air. Yo! Points for making him swing at air, right? Yo, sticker coming in clutch. He actually got a pallet still on that. Which pallet was that? That's the pallet next to the window. Okay, so that pallet is dropped. He missed the hook? Final deduction, I'm bleeding out faster. Maybe I should purposely let myself bleed out until 75 so that our prospector can take dungeon. You've been discovered. I'm gonna let myself go to 75 bleed out timer so the next time the hunter knocks me down, I'm just gonna immediately die and maybe he can get dungeon that way. Because obviously, well, I need to give him also, I need a kite long enough for him to be able to self-heal himself in the first place. Also, this hunter never broke the pallet. He blinked over that. Keep that in mind. So I'm just going to let myself go up to 75% here. Honestly, I could pick up myself up now, I think. Because at this point, we should bleed out fast enough for him to still get dungeon, as long as we don't die right next to him. And we're going to force him to address the cipher now. Ooh, well now it's going to be kind of easy. Oh, he's going to opt to pick up, yeah. So that's kind of the one issue with this game mode, is that you can just pick up. And now that guy's on chair. So he sees me, but I also see him. That's the way it works. Although I was able to see him. He's definitely going to trap. We're not going to make it now. I mean, maybe. Oh, he just swung at air. We get that pallet boost. Yo, pallet boost coming in just in time. Oh no! Oh, it's GG. Oh, GG. We're not making it now. We can get a lucky pallet still. Oh, well, now we're dead. We're gonna bleed out to death. It was nice knowing you, Prospector. So yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It does force the hunter to chair at least, so you do have 60 seconds until the next, you know, to go to the dungeon. But then again, the hunter also knows where you are. So if anything, it might actually be even harder to get dungeon as survivor now, because the hunter knows where you are now. They chair the survivor, and now they know where you are every 25 seconds. There's no way you're gonna just hide it out. Oh well. Well guys, that's the rank session. Let's see if we can get some stuff here. We'll get one. We'll get one essence, cool. We'll roll the 20-sided dice as well. On paper, if they don't put anyone on chair, it would be easier to get dungeon, but if they just put someone on chair, just one of you guys, and then now they'll be able to see where everyone is. Yeah, I don't really know where they're going with this. I thought they wanted to make it harder for hunters to get foremen, because right now, the way it is, at least before this new mode was added, it was so... Look, it's not easy to four-man a hunter. I'm not saying it's easy to four-man, but comparing a four-man survivor to a four-man hunter elimination, it is so much easier to four-man as hunter than it is to four-man as survivor. Because the thing about hunter is that you can just slow the game down and just slug people, and go the game at your own pace. You are the hunter, you are the guy with the weapon here. You choose what you do with the survivors. But the survivors, even if they have all four people up, how are they going to actually get people to the gates, especially now with almost every single exit gate now having like a direct, clear kiting route to the exit gates? You're basically hoping for dungeon. It's almost impossible to get a four-man realistically, especially nowadays with trump card. Like trump card into a blink, you can do that. Or if you just have blink from the start of the game, you could just hold on to and at least get a guaranteed one-man. And you never have to switch away from blink if you guys just need like a one-man. Like if survivors need a four-man to be able to get out of a round in a tournament, and not straight up lose, then the hunter just permanently carries blink, and there's no way the survivor can last that. They'll always get blinked twice, you know, before they finally die on the third time on the chair. I don't really know what the devs are cooking with this update, what they're trying to do. I literally can only get one visit. I can literally only get one of these visit packages. There's only one character I don't have a visit for. I don't really know. We have a good amount of these too. We have a lot of shouts. Alright, whatever. Dude, there's more? Did I not just get a shout? Oh, can you just keep buying these? I mean, let's just keep buying them. Do I really need all these emotes? Probably not. I thought this was like a one-time thing. Yeah, let's leave it. I gotta buy the skin eventually. Alright guys, we're gonna call the stream here. Let's do the events, the daily quest. There's okay, since the game's gonna have an anniversary, they're doing this detective thing again, which has like 5 million years of story attached to it. God damn. This is like supposed to be like, I don't even know what this is. What do you call this? Is this like a prequel to what's actually gonna happen? This is like they're just talking about the case before they're actually doing anything. Oh my god. It's like those old radio static. Morse code? Fun fact, guys, the cipher machines make Morse code. That's the sound they make. I don't know what they're spelling out, but the ciphers make some sort of noise in Morse code. I don't know what it is. If anyone knows Morse code, tell me what the cipher machines are, like, what are they actually writing out? Degsbem means the call's coming from the station. PSE. K means over. Sounds like a kind of a badass way to be like K. Starbucks Squirrel kind of made that one up, probably. Is the end of the message. Waiting for response. Alright, guys. To be continued. Hopefully not. Alright. I don't think there's anything we can do here besides do the story. And we can get our 10 free clues every day. PVZ reference? What was the PVZ reference? Guys, if you need your clues, Bro, just because I'm on a different device, I gotta watch this 1-minute animation? Holy. Dude, I'm just here so I can use my fireworks 3 times and get my 10 clues. You can do this quest every day, by the way, guys. You can every day just do 3 fireworks and get 10 clues for free, which is pretty cool if you just need some extra clues. And there's always a public map event available. Right now it's the summer event, but when the summer event is going to end, they're going to make a new public map, and there's going to be a new one available. So pretty much 365 days of the year, you're able to just log into the public map, use your fireworks 3 times, and get 10 extra free clues daily. Psyche, do you do coaching? Occasionally. I do when someone asks me to, but I don't like go seeking out people who need coaching, you know? Unless they ask me, like, hey, could I get some advice on my kite here, or maybe they want me to go into some 1v1s with them and tell them what they could do better. Sometimes I do that, but that's only if someone asks me. Alright, guys. It's like he has 24k clues and goes, yeah, 10 is nice. Guys, there's a reason I'm at 24k clues and you're not! That's all I'm gonna say. Every day I'm doing the first daily share. That's another free 20 clues. Guys, you could be getting 30 clues extra for free. Add it up, guys. Add it up, guys. I know 30 clues. You guys are like, oh, 30 clues, guys. A whole week of doing that, and you can get over 200 clues, guys. That's compensation for maintenance right there that you're getting in just a week of doing it. What is that? 210? That's 210. That's more than compensation, guys. Listen, it adds up. It adds up, and like 30 a day goes into 200 a week. Listen, guys, you should be taking advantage of it. If you need it, of course. But anyway, guys. Hold up. Did I buy the overexpensive furniture yet? I gotta use my clues on something, right? We can get the overexpensive furniture, I think, right? Oh yeah, there's lots of overexpensive furniture to get. Which one should we get? We can only get... Oh, we can get all of them. I thought the third one was also clues, but this is only echoes, which makes my life easier, if anything. Cool. We got some stuff we'll never use now. Nice. I don't know if these will ever come back, but hey, for the collection, right? 22,000 clues, just like that, gone. Or actually 23,000. We didn't need them anyway. We can still, I think we can still buy a hunter if we want, right? No, we can't. We're actually poor. We can't buy anything. We could buy Explorer, I think. Explorer, I think, costs like 1,000. Alright. That's gonna be all for today's stream, guys. Let me see if I counted the last defeat here. Did I count the last defeat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, we didn't. Alright, guys. What a great stream today. 1 win, 6 ties, 5 losses. Great session, guys. If you enjoyed this stream, make sure to join more streams just like this where we can also go 6 ties and 5 losses with a singular win. I'm surprised we even won one today. But guys, if you enjoyed today's stream, be sure to like it, be sure to subscribe, check out my new video on Persona guides. And with that being said, I will see you guys later. Take care. This has been Psyche. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.